Hello everybody. In this video, I want to show you something super quick and super simple with a reverb plugin that I absolutely love. And that's Audio Damage's EOS reverb plugin right here. So before I get into this, I'm just going to play the sound I have for you here, completely raw with no effects or anything. I just turned this off. And that is just a laser sound from the Sci-Fi Designed Boom Library Pack. And now what I'm going to do is show you something called the infinite setting right here, which basically allows this sound to reverb infinitely so long as this is on. Other reverb plugins have a function called freeze or something like that that is very similar to this infinite setting, and I believe some of the Valhalla reverb plugins have this as well. So I'm just going to play this sound with this reverb on infinite for a bit so you can hear how that sounds before I do any tweaking. Alright, so that's a bit much, but if I just left that alone, it would sound like that essentially forever until I told it to stop. So, as you can see here in this Audio Damage plugin, we have some filter settings that we can play with, and I like to use these a lot. Right now, we're hearing tons of high end in the reverb, which generally I don't like, so I like to get rid of this kind of high end by using this filter here. And you can also cut the high end using this high multiplier here, but I'm just going to turn this way down. So basically all we're going to get is more of the low frequencies of that reverb so it doesn't sound so metallic and weird. So I'm just going to turn this down while I talk, otherwise it'll be impossible to understand me. But I like this sound because it is a nice, dark, ominous reverb, and I use this for layers when I need a sound like limbo or inside or some sort of horrific ambience. So I'm going to turn this back up. And you can hear it has a really nice, beautiful, low, ominous, not too overbearing rumble to it. And what I like to do is take this and record this onto a different track and just kind of let it go for as long as I want. But I also like to add some EQ to it. So I'm going to throw an equalizer onto this track and play around with it to see what sort of sound I can get. So I'll cut the lows down just a little bit. So I would do something like that to make it sound a little less bassy, depending on the situation that I'm in, and maybe boost these frequencies a little bit to bring out a little bit more of that ominous tone that isn't so bassy that I really like. But this is how I like to use infinite reverb for a lot of ambiances, and I use it for other stuff too, but this is the main use that I like to use it for. And honestly, sometimes it doesn't even matter what sound you throw into it, it always sounds kind of neat on the other side, depending on what sort of character or color you want. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, considering I make a video every single week without fail. And of course, sign up for my newsletter where I share all my best stuff for those of you who want an actual career in the game industry. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.